you guys are having an amazing day. Whew, y'all, your girl is tired, okay? What is it? 17 reads? 17 plus I got to do another 2 for January. Your January 2026 read and your February 2026 read. Since I already have the material for those, I want to go ahead and get those recorded and uploaded. You guys will see the premiere date as the channel is uploaded. Excuse me, as the video is uploaded, okay? But welcome in, you guys. Welcome back. I hope this reading finds you guys doing absolutely great, okay? It's my intention that this reading right here serve your highest and greatest good, as well as the highest and greatest good of the Most High God, okay? So let's get into it. We're going to pull our takeaway from the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians deck. The title of this read is The Accused and the Acquittal. All right, so let's get it. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you, holy ancestors. Thank you for clarity and accuracy. Okay. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to rest. So this is going to be a season or a period where you guys can rest. And oh my God, it goes with the flow of this read because you guys, whoever you are, you've been through so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woo. Are you tired? I know you're tired. At least your soul is. Your spirit is tired. Okay. The title of this read is The Accused and the Acquittal. The Accused and the Acquittal. Okay. So let's get it. Let me just tell you now. I see why you're tired. There is a big betrayal. And it came through as there is a great betrayal coming. Okay. One that will appear first as a blessing in disguise. Okay. It will appear as a blessing in disguise. You know, when I wrote that, it sounded good. But you know what? Honestly, it's not going to appear as a blessing in disguise. It's going to be a blessing in disguise, but it's going to appear, and it's not going to look like anything good. It's going to look like a betrayal, a great betrayal, okay? But I promise you, I'm hearing through provision that it's going to be a blessing in disguise. Later on, when you reflect upon it, you're going to say, you know what? That went better than expected. You know what? I'm better for it. You know what? I'm glad that happened, right? Have you guys ever looked at your life and you look at some mistakes that you've made and you realize like, dang, if I hadn't have made that mistake, if I hadn't have gone through that, I wouldn't be who I am today, right? I have mistakes like that in my life where I'm actually proud that I made the mistake. I have no shame revolving around it because at the end of the day, if I hadn't have gone through it, I would not have become this beautiful person that I am. I wouldn't have the wisdom and the experience, right? And so, you know, some things, they come at a cost. And I feel like this betrayal, it's going to feel like that, okay? But at the end of the day, it's a blessing in disguise, all right? I don't know how or who's going to betray you. I feel like it could be a friend. I don't know. But it could definitely be someone close. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it's going to be different for everybody about how this energy shows up. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you that it is set to occur. Okay? So I'm going to prophesy to y'all right now. But like I said, one day you guys will look back and you'll say, you know what? That was actually a blessing in disguise. I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that fell apart. I'm glad that fell together, right? It's all in perspective. You have to remember that it's happening for you and not to you, okay? So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm gathering. But let's see what the cards have to say in addition to the other messages that come out. So we have dignified strength. Dignified strength, okay? The title of this read is still, the title of this song is Still Believe in Love, and it's by Mary J. Blige, okay? All right. This blessing in disguise is what I'm going to call it. This great betrayal that's coming. It will expose truth through pain and or a necessary crucifixion that strips away some form of an illusion. It could strip away pride or false loyalty. Okay? So, in whatever way this unfolds in your lives, that's what it's going to do. It's going to strip away some falsity. Okay? Throat chakra. Throat chakra. The song here is This Year. Okay? And you know what? With this song coming out, this song is by Victor Thompson and Gunna featuring Ethis D Greatest. Okay. But with this song coming out, we're getting ready to approach 2026, right? So it's like Spirit needs whatever this is to fall away, because y'all, we're set to have an abundant 2026, okay? And because we are, it's like God needs whatever is false, whatever is codependent, whatever is not in alignment. It has to be torn, stripped, and it has to fall away. It has to, before you enter this 2026. Because I'm telling you, 2026, this year, blessings, money, testimony, man, gonna follow, okay? So you need to get in alignment with that, but God is going to be aligning you with the energy that He wants for you to have in 2026, okay? All right, so you guys will experience a symbolic death, okay? Symbolic death, not a literal death, but a symbolic death, okay? This could show up in the form of an ego death, or death of an attachment, or death of the version of yourself that was still tied to the opinions of others, okay? I feel that real strong. I feel like there's going to be an unliving of the version of you that was still tied to the opinions of others. I feel like a lot of you guys can relate. But for those ashes, the phoenix within you will rise, radiant and renewed. Y'all, I don't fear these spiritual deaths anymore. Because after we go through these ego deaths and these trials, and then we die to ourselves, or we shed, or whatever, I don't know about y'all, but I always land on my feet. Right? So you can feel that too. You can start to notice, like, you don't fear these big changes anymore. You don't fear these types of crucifixions or sacrifices that have to be made, or stripping away. You guys don't fear these anymore, because you guys look at them as growth, right? I feel like that ultimately is where God wants us to get to, is to just be in a place of peace, to where when these things occur, we just know, okay, we're on the right path, we're growing. Okay, we're on the right path, we're evolving. Okay, I'm going to be better for it. You know what I'm saying? It's really in the mindset. Like I said, they say it's perspective, right? So that's really what I'm picking up on there. Okay, now, this resurrection is not just about survival. It is vindication, okay? Those who accused you will witness your acquittal. So don't worry. I don't know if somebody's going to try to betray you, sabotage you, accuse you or something. I don't know. Okay? I feel like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. But what I'm saying is, the ones who accused you, they're also going to be there to witness your acquittal. Okay? You could be wrongly accused for something. Something could have been done unjustly, or is going to be done unjustly to you. Okay? Now, let me just be clear. This is nothing I'm trying to manifest into my life. This is just something that God already revealed to me that's going to occur. And how I keep saying, awareness is half the battle. When you know, then you know how to move. You can receive it better. You can know what to do with it. You can know how to handle it, right? You can know how to show up to it, okay? So you don't get in your feelings, or lose your mind, or step outside of your body and crash out, right? Okay? But anyway, this is going to be vindication. And like I was saying, those who accused you, they will be there to witness your acquittal. The same mouths that spoke against you will one day have to testify of your transformation. So it's okay. Go ahead and go through whatever this is. And all you have to know is, at the end of the day, they're going to see you become better for it, right? They may see you trip, okay? But they're going to realize that you didn't fall, okay? We got the angelic realm, all right? The fire element. So we got your angels here that are watching over you as you're going through this transition, okay? As you're experiencing this unaliving, or this spiritual death, okay? The betrayal is the key that unlocks your divine judgment, not as punishment, but as purification. As when the fire clears, the truth will stand taller than any false accusation. Yeah, somebody's going to come with some type of falsity, okay? Some type of lie, okay? They about to lie, y'all, all right? All right? Y'all might have a Loyola, okay? But I'm just letting you know that somebody's about to do it, okay? Now, and they going to think they did they big one, okay? But they just don't know how God be protecting you even through that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this moment will be remembered as a day of reckoning, okay? A day when the truth meets consequence. When the scales of justice, both spiritual and earthly, balance again. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's some type of hostilities. I felt that too. I felt that in the energy of the cards, the way they all just fell out. Like somebody pushed the cards out of my hand. Somebody could try to push you too far. All right, but guess what? You're going to rise like this phoenix, baby. Okay, baby? All right? This is a song by Audra Day, Rise Up. So you are also going to rise up to meet this challenge, even with the hostilities, okay? And somebody's going to think, I'm telling you, they're going to think they did their big one. This song is called Nice by Dope Lottie. But in the song, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl that's singing it, but they say they think this shit nice. They think this shit sweet, right? It's like somebody's going to make a mistake of thinking that whatever they did, whatever hand or however they about to play their cards, whatever they about to do that's going to cause this betrayal, they think that they did their big one. They think they got the upper hand on you, okay? But I'm here to say, even with the hostilities, they thought. It's like they thought it was sweet. They thought it was nice. Nah, boo. Because you're going to rise and you're going to meet whatever this challenge is with dignified strength. This is not ordinary strength. Okay? This is dignified. All right? There's a difference. Okay? So, we got Divine Messenger came back out. We got, yeah, you're going to be the champion. I'm telling you guys that the challenge is here, but I'm also telling you how you're going to rise to meet it and how you're going to overcome it. Okay? How you're going to be victorious over it with Champions by NLE Chopper. Okay? Divine Timing. All right? The next card out is Network and Socialize. It says, I am collaborative. All right? Gratitude, attitude. Give thanks now for what is already set to be done. Oh, I see what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to take a bite out of you, or they're going to try to tear you down in some type of way. But it's not going to work. See, this card right here has a tear in it. I just realized that. Whenever I see that, it lets me know that somebody's going to try to tear something down. Okay? They don't realize that God is just using them to build you up at the end of the day. It's giving a vibe of like, if someone's house, God forbid, if someone's house catches fire, right? As long as they have fire insurance, okay, then guess what? The house is going to be rebuilt. And 9 times out of 10, most people rebuild, and they rebuild better, with better material, with better attributes and qualities than it had before. That's how God is going to rebuild you, with better material, better quality products, right? More amenities, okay? So it's gonna be torn down. Somebody's gonna tear it down. They're gonna think they did their big one. But honey, all they did was set you up for the blessings that you're set to receive in 2026. Those newer or fresher anointings and amenities, that better quality, that better product, right? I'm hearing built to last. The key of life. I am a wealth of experience. Goodness comes back around. Okay? So, this is my advice in the meantime. Continue to keep putting out that good energy that you're putting out, regardless of what you know to come. Because somebody could be looking at this like, oh my God, this is some pending doom. Okay? Don't let it control your life. Continue to move in the way that you've been moving. Put that good energy out. Okay? This needs to go up there because y'all going to rise above this. Yep. Now, the other card is Contract. And then we have Crown Chakra. Okay, now that I got these cards out of my hand, I can finish telling y'all the message, okay? So, Let's see. So, yes, it's going to be set and remembered as a day of reckoning. A day when truth meets consequences, when the scales of justice, both spiritual and earthly, balance again. Okay, I already told y'all that part, but hold on, here's what I haven't said. And the one, once accused, walks free, crown chakra, in the divine favor and reborn in purpose. Okay, rebuilt better. All right. Now, I'm going to need you guys to refer to the movie called A Day of Reckoning. It's a 2025 movie. I think it came out already. I'm not 100% sure because I've never seen it. But Spirit told me to refer to that refer to that movie for this reading, okay? So, that is what I have. Let me read the Star Maiden card here for our takeaway. Okay, Star Maiden comes through as rest, recovery, and renewal, a pause in the journey. So some of you, whatever this challenge or whatever this is, you may just go take some time off. Go take a vacation. Take a break. Pull your energy back. Step away. Whatever you have to do, right? You may see it as an opportunity, or God is seeing it as an opportunity for you to rest, okay? The invocation here says, I slow down my pace and heal. I relax and replenish my soul. Okay? Because I'm telling you, we about to bust through the doors of 2026. They not ready for us, okay? I'm just saying, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this read. And my loves, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, okay? Bye.